at 10:26 p.m. on January 28, 1974.
The latest, a major 20th century figure who not only changed sports history, but transcended it in ways few, if any, athletes ever have, Muhammad Ali.
There's so many layers and subtext to him. He is an epic, almost mythic figure in which his life and his flaws and his strengths play out on a world stage.
Mr. Clay, when you...
Muhammad Ali, sir.
Mr. Clay
Muhammad Ali,
or
sir.
Mr. Muhammad Ali, either
Yes,
one.
Just Muhammad Ali.
When you appeared before this commission before, if I recall correctly, you said you were the people's champion?
Yes, sir.
Do you think that you're acting like a people's champion?
Yes, sir.
What does a subject have to have for you to want to take it on?
You know, all of the subjects have been in American history, but I'm only a filmmaker. I'm interested in stories. And sometimes it takes me 10 years to go yup to something I'm thinking about. With something like Muhammad Ali, it's a nanosecond.
The Louisville childhood of Cassius Clay, an almost accidental introduction to boxing.
I'm ready now. I'm tired of waiting for this fight.
The brash young man, talking of his looks and talents.
He was an amateur. Right. I held my hands low. Right. I leaned back. Right. I'm still pretty.
The champion who joined the Nation of Islam, refused to fight in Vietnam, was stripped of his crown and faced jail until the U.S. Supreme Court eventually overturned his conviction for evading the draft. It can be hard to remember how despised he was at some point.
I think it was important to understand what a divisive character he was. He was redefining black manhood for a new generation. Cassius Clay and then Muhammad Ali burst on the scene, driving everyone crazy because he wasn't behaving the way a black man was supposed to behave, and that's part of his genius and his gift.
I fit my religion to do whatever I wanted. I did things that were wrong.
The flaws are on display, including at times his treatment of women and cruelty to several of his opponents. But he is here, as he called himself, the greatest, not only as boxer fighting epic battles with Joe Frazier and George Foreman, but as a religious man and citizen deeply engaged with the biggest issues of his day.
Daddy said that I'm bigger than boxing.
For his daughter, Rashida Ali, who appears throughout the film, the key was capturing her father in full, including his own evolution.
My dad was not just a boxer. We all know he did other things, but this was a documentarian that wanted to really address his whole entire life. And those features as a father, as a Muslim, as a civil rights activist, as a humanitarian, those were important to me. Because those are the features that are going to transcend into history as part of my dad's legacy.
Muhammad Ali was an activist who fought to reach us a certain way and to move America in a certain way, and to move individuals in a certain way.